Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's having a hit! An early chance there, first of the game.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, Peter, the lethal Ruud van Nistelrooy, one of the great strikers that defined a generation.
And English football in the early years of the 21st century was more or less his time and place.
Yeah, his hat-trick in early May certainly comes to mind. Give me any of those goals he scored that day, all great finishes.
And a week later, of course, his team had secured the title. That pass has been well intercepted. Endo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Goes forward. Garnacho looks to get on the end of this. Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Trossard. Adams calmly anticipates.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Saka. Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Endo. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Varane gets a foot in here. Nicely worked. Fernando Torres has a goal! Goal! Arsenal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 22 minutes is...
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Fernando Torres!
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Martinez. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Petit gets into some space. Can he put it away? It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Rice. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rice. Merino. Now it's Torres. Rice. Endo. Nice physical challenge. Rice. And it's De Bruyne. He's played him through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, super ball. Merino! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Odegaard really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And that should get the job done. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Arsenal have a free kick. Trossard. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Odegaard. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now De Bruyne. Saka. And it's Petit. Rice. Merino. Rice. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. The message is clear, none shall pass. To Martinez. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. Rice looking to run onto it. Petit.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's De Bruyne. Well read, nice interception. That is lovely. Petit picks it up out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Van Nistelrooy. Saliba. Trossard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. An instinctive delivery.
Arsenal making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
That's a little off target. Rafael Varane under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, well played. That
The
has
attendance
snuffed
for
out
this
the
match
danger.
was
Ødegaard.
62,005.
Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal are making a change now. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a great ball. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Havertz. Palmer. Havertz. Palmer. Petit cuts it out. Oh, can he get onto this? Rice. And here's Son Heung-min. That has been knocked clear. And he cuts out the supply. He's had it nicked away. Adams gets across to intercept that. Palmer. Havertz. That is a brilliant interception. Merino. De Bruyne. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Petit. Saka has created one goal already. Saka just eases him off the ball into the last quarter of an hour. Rice. Rice. Bruno Fernandes! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Saliba gets over and intercepts. That has been cut short. Gets his pass away. He's in plenty of space here. There's no flag. In by Fernandez. Oh, smashing header! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Substitution.
A case now of complete control. Done delicately. That's a nicely measured pass.
Number 20.
Mikel Merino was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Havertz, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 23, Mikel Merino. Number 14.
Looking for options for movement.
Torres. Coming on the
Challenge
field,
just a bit on the firm side.
Andy Cole. Number
There's
29.
great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's been shifted off it. Cole.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Climbs up big! And the keeper threw out a limb.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tomiyasu. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Son Heung-min. Palmer kept aware, and it is reclaimed. And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Please be made aware.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.